Hey everyone, welcome. This is so exciting. I'm so excited to be here for this concert tonight. It's going to be incredible. That was the 30-second countdown I now use to kill the first 30 seconds of the show because no one watches in the first 30 seconds. But we're up to 12 people, and you are my 12 favorite people in the world. We're up to 19. This is good. The number is going in the right direction. Keep up the good work. Please share with your friends, start a watch party, be like, I'm watching this amazing concert and you should too. So hello, I'm Seth. Maybe I'll put up my name tag. That's me. And I wrote a musical called Love Quirks, which you probably know. If you have found the link tonight, you probably know that. Now, I do want to apologize to those of you out there who didn't read the press release and think we're actually doing songs from the show. We are not doing songs from the show because we want the cast recording to be the first time people who didn't see the show off-Broadway can hear this version, and then it'll be professionally done. But what we are doing tonight is singing my new self-isolation song cycle that I wrote in quarantine. So I wrote these songs, you know, when we started, I thought we would be doing this for maybe 4 or 6 weeks, at most 10. So I ended up writing a song for one song a week for 12 weeks while we were under the stay-at-home order. And then after 12 weeks, we were allowed to go out a little bit more. And I said, great, I have a dozen songs. And so tonight I thought this is a great opportunity to put those songs out there in the world with people, not me singing, and use it as a benefit for the Love Quirks CD. So before, I go further, the best thing about these virtual concerts, which I've been doing, some of you probably know I do showcases every week here for the last 6 months. I've done about 24 of these sort of things. The best part is the interactive nature. So please, if you're watching, comment and say hi. If you're enjoying a song tonight, please be like, I really like that song. Or you can be like, wow, that singer is amazing. Or you can ask questions of anyone in the cast if if there are any quirky fans out there. I call them quirkies. And you're like, oh my God, I need to ask Maggie a question or whatever. You can do that. All right, here we go. We have a So Excited from Matt's fiance, Kelsey. Thank you for watching, Kelsey. So please, the more you comment, I'll put them on the screen. It'll be super fun. What else am I saying? So Love Quirks is a musical that's off-Broadway at the St. Luke's Theater. It's been 6 months since our last performance. Exactly, yesterday was 6 months, which is crazy. But we do intend to be back as soon as, Governor Cuomo gives the okay for theater. And Love Quirks, as it says on our postcard, is a new musical comedy based on actual events as a group of 30-somethings explore the bizarre tribulations of love, friendship, and all the blurry lines in between. 4 broken hearts must face the past and look to the future as they march into the strange and often hilarious world of love on the island of Manhattan. What they find is never what they expect, and they must face up to their own love quirks to move forward. I'm pretty sure Mark wrote that. Mark, my collaborator. Hey, Rhiannon. Oh, I'm so excited. Rhiannon is watching tonight. She was in one of my virtual showcases, one of the 150 people that I worked with this summer who I didn't know before. It was very exciting, very exciting. So thank you for watching, Rhiannon. What else do I have to say before I sing my song? Let me see. Oh, so we're raising money for the cast recording, off-Broadway cast recording. We're recording it over the next few weeks. And you can send money tonight. Right down there. It took me 24 weeks to get this motion right. PayPal directly to Love Quirks is great, or you can Venmo me as well, whatever you prefer. And feel free to give as much as you like. We'll take it all. And also, if you're watching this in the future, we'll still take the money. If you're watching this tomorrow, next week, 3 years, please send the show some money. You should support the arts. So I'm going to do the first song, and I'm going to talk more about the show. I decided I have to sing by 5 minutes or people are like, where's the songs? And I will talk more about the show after this. So please donate some money. I see it's coming. And Spencer's here. Thank you for watching, Spencer. And it's going to be a great concert. I'm going to put up the banner for the first song now. And this is my cat Smee, by the way. There's no knowing when this crisis is going to be done, but there's still many a thing left to bring you fun. I streamed some operas, they're free thanks to the Met. Don't worry, there are subtitles, and I haven't died yet. I went food shopping, they have lots left to get. I bought yogurt and bananas, and I haven't died yet. I haven't died yet, no, not even a cough or sneeze. But I'm self-isolating now to stop spreading this disease. I watched hours on YouTube, there's no end to the net. Who knew that there was more than porn? And I haven't died yet. I haven't died yet. Yes, I'm keeping my health steady. I always sanitize and wash my hands constantly already. I'm reading novels, I'm learning the Japanese alphabet kawaii. I even wrote this song today, and I haven't died yet. I'm mildly upset about the threat, and this national debt makes me sweat and fret. But I haven't died, not that I've tried. No, I haven't died yet. There's always tomorrow. All right. So I'm going to bring on our first person, and then I'll talk more about the show. Thank you, Jerry. My cat is very cute. I had to bribe him to be in the show tonight. And Matt says hello. And Matthew Horowitz says, congrats. Matthew Horowitz went to my high school. How exciting is this? So keep those comments coming. Let me get to our first. Let me do this, and then I'll do this, and then I'll do this. Our first performer tonight is the current off-Broadway musical director. His childhood friend was a stuffed leopard named Leprosy, and his adult friend is the ghost of an old-timey railroad conductor that lives under his bed. Please welcome Austin Nuckols. Hey, Austin, how's it going?
Hi, it's going.
Still. What have you been up to the last 6 months?
So I am now working at a law firm. I have a new day job.
Wow. What's that like?
And there's lots of paperwork.
I can't imagine. So you actually get up and leave your apartment every day?
Yep.
Wow. I go weeks without leaving. I go to the library like once a week, and that's about it. So I'm going to ask everyone tonight for a Love Quirks memory. So do you have a memory of your time with us?
Honestly, my favorite memory was just the first time I got to meet all the cast together. They're just such a lovely group of people, and I really cherished all the time we got to spend together. That was honestly my favorite part.
Well, they're mostly here tonight, but I'll let you sing. This is exciting. For most of the tracks tonight, I made piano tracks for everyone. But since Austin has a piano and is a pianist, he's actually playing for himself. So take it away.
Times are hard, there's no denying it, but there's an easy solution, and it's time to start trying it. 6 feet apart, 6 feet apart, we must all stay 6 feet apart. Not 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. 6 feet apart, and we will survive. Let's go for a walk in the park. We won't touch in case someone's regulating us. We'll converse and might even laugh, long as there's 2 yardsticks always separating us. 6 feet apart, 6 feet apart. We must all stay 6 feet apart. Not 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. 6 feet apart, and we will survive. We can FaceTime all day and night. I'll get lots of use out of my new phone tripod. Google Hangouts, Netflix parties, real life dates will be as obsolete as my iPod. Having space will bring some grace, and sometimes it's nice to be far apart. You won't have to shower as much, and you can be less self-conscious when you fart. 6 feet apart, 6 feet apart. We must all stay 6 feet apart. Not 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. 6 feet apart, and we will survive. So be smart and don't lose heart. It's time to start staying 6 feet apart.
Yay! Thank you so much, Austin. Your high notes are better than my high notes.
Yay!
I do that song every week. It was so weird. It's like an out-of-body experience to have someone else do it. But we're matching. We have the hats and the beards. So it's wonderful. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. So before I get to the next singer, I do want to just talk a little bit of Love Quirks now that we have tripled our audience since I was last here. Welcome, everybody. If you're late, there's all the donation info there. Please comment during the show. The shows are way more fun if people are commenting during the show. Thank you. That's just my PSA. So Love Quirks started as a song cycle in 2010, which is 10 years ago, September 24th. It's actually almost exactly 10 years ago. And I had the crazy idea to turn all my quirky love songs into a song cycle. Song cycles were very popular in 2010. And I've noticed that all the songs people wanted to do were my quirky love songs. And I came up with the title Love Quirks and put them all in an evening. And then, of course, our director, Brian Childers, who will be here in a second tonight, was in that. And he was like, this should be a musical. And we did a 4-person version of the song cycle in the spring of 2011. And then in 2011, September, which is 9 years ago, we did a reading with the book by Mark Childers, who is Brian's brother, came in. And if you want to hear about how Mark took the songs and wrote a story, he came on my podcast this season, and it's a great episode. I highly recommend that. If you go to my website and go to my podcast, it's great. Don't do it now. Watch this and then listen later. So we did a reading then, and then in 2014, we did a reading in the spring, and we decided to do a 3-week run off-off-Broadway at Shetler Studios, which we'll miss dearly. And we did a Kickstarter that summer, which almost killed us, but we raised $10,000 on Kickstarter, and we did a 3-week run, and it was super amazing. And then we did another reading in 2015 of a revised version, and then we just kind of let it sit. We had some people who said they were going to help us with the show, and eventually we decided, well, I said, I'm going to do it again in 2019. I said, this show has been, dead for too long. And I said to Brian and Mark, I'm going to try one more time to get the show off Broadway. And spoiler alert, I succeeded. And we opened on my birthday 6 months ago, a little more than that, in 2020, and had 2 great previews, closed 3 days before opening night, and yada, yada. We are so excited to do the cast recording, though, and all your donations go directly to the cast recording, and I'll talk about more of that in a second, but I think it is time for us to bring on our next singer. So our next performer tonight is the current off-Broadway male understudy. He whistles to himself nearly constantly, gets up to go to the bathroom 5 times a night, and is very anxious about punctuality. Please welcome Dylan Hartwell. Hey, Dylan, how's it going?
Hi, how are you? I'm good. Thanks.
I'm good. I get up to pee maybe 2 times a night.
Yeah, it's reasonable. That's a reasonable amount of time.
I don't think I ever hit 5. That's excessive. Are you okay?
Yeah, I think I'm fine. I think I'm just like a neurotic overhydrator. I drink tons and tons of water all the time.
If you drink water, you'll have to pee. It's true.
Yeah.
Or tea. If you have a lot of tea, you'll have to pee too.
Yeah. Every time I get up, I drink more, and then it's sort of a vicious cycle.
That's exactly. That's like could be a jingle. If you want to pee, go have some tea, which sounds exactly like the song we just heard.
Yeah.
So how are you doing? What's quarantine been like for you?
I'm all right, thanks. You know, it's been, yeah, I consider myself lucky in a lot of ways. Obviously, this is hard on everyone. And it's been a bummer not being able to perform live, you know, in a theater in front of people. That's my joy. So,
Well, we do have 44 people watching right now.
and this is definitely, you know, the next best thing and an awesome solution to a bummer of a problem. But I'm housed, I am fed, I am, you know, healthy for, you know, knock on wood. So that's
Well,
about
Kelsey says it's hard to hear you,
Is
which
it hard
I
to
hear
me?
you.
Oh no.
I'll put your volume up.
Yeah, I don't know that I can control the volume.
No, I meant for Kelsey.
Oh, okay.
Well, I can hear you just fine.
Okay. I can come closer, but then you're just gonna see like only the middle of my face.
This is the internet for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're so professional. So do you have a Love Quirks memory of you were like barely in the show.
I do. So I guess the Love Quirks memory that I have would be getting to watch the show because I was cast as the male swing understudy right as the show was starting previews. And so I got a chance to see it and meet the cast backstage and everything. Everyone's so friendly and lovely. And the show itself was a joy. So I really had a great time watching it and starting to learn it before everything shut down. So I, look forward to diving deeper into it as soon as we're allowed to.
I hope so. All right. Well, take it away, Dylan. We look forward to hearing you sing.
All right, here we go. Each day I wake and look for symptoms. Is anything off in my routine? I analyze each little sniffle to see if I have COVID-19. When I'm outside on my roof terrace, I have itchy eyes and sometimes sneeze. Oh my God, I'll think I have it. And I recall I've allergies. To fill this void while unemployed, I've become super paranoid. Last week I had a low-grade headache. I worried for days, I must confess. I had attacks where breathing was hard, and I realized it was just stress. I need to find better ways to unwind, since worrying about this bind isn't helpful for my mind. What I have is hypochondria. I can give myself any disease. It helps me be a better actor, but in this case, I just say geez. I'll take it in stride and wash my hands and stay inside.
Yay! Great job. Sorry, my mouse was getting stuck. I was like, oh no, the mouse is not moving. So apparently the comments from Facebook are happening on Facebook, but they're not appearing in my StreamYard for some reason.
No.
So I'm only getting YouTube comments. This is weird. This is the first time I've tried, I'm broadcasting on my professional page and my Love Quirks page. And I wonder if maybe I should have only done one of them, but oh well, such is life. We have 5 viewers on my Facebook and 15 on the Love Quirks viewers, but I'm going to stop being neurotic now. Thank you so much, Dylan.
Not a problem. Thank you.
Yeah, that's why people aren't commenting, because I'm getting it over here on Facebook. It says Brian commented and Z commented. So maybe I just need to keep this window open. I don't know. So I guess if you're watching on YouTube, comment on YouTube. Kelsey loved that song. Thank you, Kelsey. This is the first time, as I said, I've been broadcasting on the Love Quirks page. It says I am live, but I don't know why I'm not getting any of the comments. So that's a little bug, but that's okay. The YouTube ones are coming up. I'm going to test it out, but not right now. I'm going to continue with the show. Our next performer tonight is appearing via video. So now I will spend this whole video trying to solve the problem. He was in the original 2010 song cycle. He was in the song cycle and he was like, this is a musical. I'm going to bring my brother in and we're going to write a musical. And then we did. And there would be no show without him. He has been the director of Love Quirks since 2011 all through right now. And he is a Star Wars fanatic, loves E.M. Forster novels, and is a fan of Dolly Parton. During quarantine, he has watched over 150 movies in 5 months via video right now. Please welcome Brian Childers. And I'm going to take myself out and then press. Hey, Brian, it's so good to see you.
Hey, Seth, miss you, man. How you doing?
I'm great. I wish you could be live with us tonight. What happened?
Well, I teach piano and voice for Zoom, and I had a lesson tonight that was, they can only do tonight. They're only in town. I guess they're at their other houses, wherever they're going to be. But I have to teach some students tonight, but here I am sort of.
Wow, it's crazy. People have other houses. Like, I'm just in my apartment for the last 6 months.
Me too. I haven't left my house for 6 months, but that's hopefully the world will open up again soon.
I hope so. What have you been up to?
I've been teaching piano and voice with Jess and friends for 6 months, which has been great. A very, very good thing because it's kept me busy and financially stable. But I've been singing on different concerts and virtually Zoom and some benefit stuff just to keep the singing pipes going. And I'm glad to be here doing this with you.
Yeah. So I've been asking everyone for a Love Quirks memory. You have been, of course, with the show for the whole 10 years. Every single step of the way. There would be no Love Quirks without you and your brother Mark. So do you have any memories to share with us?
I have a lot. I could go
We'll
on.
be here all night.
We'll be here all night. We'll be here all night. But I think my favorite memory was watching the opening night of the show, watching after 10 years of us working on so many versions and so many different incarnations, and watching it really come to life with an audience in that theater at the St. Luke's, that first night of previews, which birthday was electric. Yes, your birthday. But it was an electric night. The audience was crazy. It stopped the show like 4 times.
I know it was. The overture got stopped 3 times.
Yeah, it was pretty. Yeah, the overture we got. I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah.
So that night, I think, is one of my favorite memories because it was just the culmination of everything, and now we get to do it again.
I'll start crying. That was the best night of my life.
Yeah, it was pretty spectacular.
The best birthday ever. And like, who knew the best night of my life could be followed by 6 months of the worst night of everyone's life?
You take the good, you take the bad.
But, yeah, the facts of life.
That's right, it is. But you know what? We get to do it again. So we're lucky because a lot of theater isn't coming back, but we are. So
we are coming back.
Love Quirks is coming back.
We're doing the CD in a few weeks, and we'll have it out by the end of the year. And I'm so excited to share the CD with people.
The CD is going to be great, and even if you've heard some of these songs before, you're going to hear them in a new way, and it's just exciting to hear. With
a cello part, so it's going to be epic.
We've got instruments. It's going to be completely different. It's going to be gorgeous, and the singer, everybody's amazing. You'll see everybody tonight in the concert is worked with or on Love Quirks at some point. But we're really excited. So.
All right. Well, I'm going to now edit in your song.
Okay, great.
It's going to be great because I already seen it. It is good. So thanks for being here virtually, and hopefully I'll see you in person. Oh, I'm going to see you next week for rehearsal.
We have rehearsal for the CD.
Yeah.
So, all right. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
5 months isolated has me frustrated, aggravated, and deflated. I miss people. I miss my friends. I can't wait to see them when this finally ends. to hang out in person instead of a screen, to hug them and touch them and not feel unclean. I miss people going outdoors, dining in restaurants, shopping in stores, watching a concert or seeing a play, not stuck at my desk on my iPad all day. And I'm lucky to live with my boyfriend and pop, but he makes such a mess. All we do is clean up, so we don't say farewell. So instead we farewell. We take turns reading in the stairwell. I miss people. Well, only some. I don't miss the ones who are mean, rude, or dumb. But I guess that's most people. But I miss the few who are wonderful, clever, and nice, such as you. And it blows, no one knows when we'll open our shows. But that's how it goes, it seems. I miss people, and I miss my dreams.
Yay! Great job, Brian. Oh, it's not him anymore. It's the YouTube. Oh, look, it's my talk show. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this, and then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to say our next performer tonight is also via video tonight. She was in the original 2010 song cycle. Oh, by the way, I have confirmed I cannot see any of the Facebook comments, and I apologize. It's because I'm broadcasting to 2 different channels. So if you want me to see the comment while we're live, please go to YouTube. We have a lot of people watching, which is great. And thank you. We've actually raised a lot of money so far. I haven't had time to tabulate it. All right, our next performer and I was originally in the 2010 song cycle. She was in the 4-person song cycle in 2011, and she originated the role of Stephanie in the 2011 reading and is on the demo CD. Then she moved to California, where she still lives today, and it's only 4 p.m. there. So she's actually still working. So we have pre-recorded her too, but this is actually really easy for me just to push play. And I understand why some people just do all their shows this way. I don't, because it's not live, it's not fun. And I'm kind of sad I can't see the Facebook comments unless I go to Facebook, but moving on. If there's something soft near her, she can't help petting it. And when she gets really tired, she has been known to fall asleep in the middle of her own sentences. And finally, some people have said she smiles and walks like a Disney princess, but she swears like a pirate. Please welcome Crystal Davidson. Hold on. I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to click this. Then I'm going to do this. Hey, Crystal. It's so great to see you.
Hi, Seth. Great to see you too.
I thank you so much for joining us. I know this is, it's weird that it's a video, but I'm multifaceted. I've learned how to do everything online these days.
Perfect.
So how are you doing? How's your quarantine treating you?
I'm doing pretty well, actually. I mean, a little stir crazy like everyone, I'm sure. Not used to being at home this much, but making the best of it and, safe, healthy, so can't complain.
Yeah, my cat loves that I'm home all day. If I go out to the park for a little bit, he's like, what are you doing? You're supposed to stay home with me all day, every day.
Yep.
So what have you been up to since you moved to California? When was that, like 8 years ago now?
Something like that. Yeah, I lived in San Diego for a little over 6 years, and now I live in Los Angeles. So I've been in LA for a couple years now. And I was a senior event manager with an entertainment company and we provided entertainment and speakers for corporate events. But unfortunately, with COVID, I was laid off, like so many other people have been. So I took the opportunity to start up my own voiceover booth, which is what I'm sitting in now.
Ooh.
My studio
I'm in
apartment.
Switzerland, as you can see from my background here.
You know what? I'm jealous. I wish I were in Switzerland.
This is the best thing. You put up the background. You don't have to worry about what's behind you. I wish I could do it for the live one, but they don't have a background option on that platform. But Zoom does. So, woo! So, I'm asking everyone tonight for a Love Quirks memory. So you were, of course, with the show originally, you were in the original song cycle, and you were also in the 4-person version we did without the script, and you were in the first reading with Mark's script. So do you have any memories of that time together?
Yeah, I mean, I have tons of great memories. I mean, I loved being a part of the show. Obviously, the cast and the whole creative team was so wonderful. It's always great to work with great people. So thank you for bringing those people together, Seth. But the show itself is just so much fun. And I feel like the stories, the characters are really relatable, which is nice. But the coolest thing for me was exactly what you were just talking about. The fact that I was there when the show was still coming together, when it was in a developmental phase. So, we built the characters and the relationships and all that from the ground up, which was really neat for me because, I've performed a lot in my life, but I'm not usually there at that stage of the process, the very beginning like that. So for me, that was just a really cool experience all around.
Well, thank you. It's so great to see you. We miss you terribly. I'm sorry you're not here with everyone live, but I'm sure they're excited to watch this. So I'm now going to edit together the video of the song that you're going to send me. So thanks, Crystal. Great to see you.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
All right. I'm going to stop the recording. Is this the button?
They say no news is good news, and I share that view. I'm happier when I skip it, since the news isn't new. Corona's still around, a cure has not been found. We don't know how long till it's gone, and I get daily emails about it from each list I'm on. There's much ado, but the news isn't new. It feels just like a trick, so many getting sick. The news doesn't help calm the fear. One source claims it will all be done soon, while the next says next year. Who knows what's true? Still the news isn't new. Look, I'm not in denial. Sure, there's a change once in a while, but overall it's nice to take an occasional break. It's a dismal situation, causing lots of rumination, but just when you start getting numb, then the moron in charge of this country will say something dumb. He has no clue that the news isn't new, so there's not much to do, okay? Let's take it day by day till we're through, till the news is new. Thanks, Seth. Thanks, everyone.
My pleasure. Thank you, Crystal. See what I did there? I pretended I was talking to her live, but I really wasn't. So I do apologize that the comments are not working on Facebook. You can switch to YouTube if you want me to be able to put your comment up and to talk about it. The think what happened with Facebook is it's literally in the event and on the page and on my page, but I'm going to move on and I'm not going to comment about comments again. So now we're live. Everything's live for the rest of the night. And Brian was right. I will say that it doesn't happen often that the videos actually sounded fine that way. So 1 point for Brian. Our next performer tonight played Lily in the 3-week off-off-Broadway run at Shetler in September 2014, which was 6 years ago, was our dress rehearsal for the show, exactly 6 years ago. She tries to avoid the number 4 if she can help it because it means death in Chinese. She gravitates towards the numbers 3 and 8 since those mean life and luck. Also, she usually doesn't remove the price tags from her plush dolls. She hugs them, loves them with the price tags on until they eventually fall off. Please welcome Teresa Hui. Hey, Teresa, how's it going?
Hey, all right, good. How are you doing?
You know, I got 2 people off from like chatting because I had already done it on Zoom.
Oh, okay. Wait, what? Where were these people on?
Just now. Brian and Crystal were videos. They weren't here live.
That's right. They were Zoom people. Okay,
yeah, so it was like, I've already done it. And I'm like, I'm just sitting here. And I was testing out the comments on Facebook the whole time. And I'm like, no, I don't know. It's something about the fact that I have, but we got a yay from Jerry Skids.
Oh, yay, hey, yay. Oh, I'm married to him.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that's your husband's alter ego. But how are you doing? What's new? I love your background there.
Oh, thanks. It's actually a 2-sided background that I use for self-tapes, and on the other side is a green screen. So then, like, if I want to do anything cool, the green screen, which I don't know how to do, but if I did know how to do it, I would do it with this green screen. But yeah, I've just been like doing rehearsals for things, doing virtual plays. I started doing YouTube again. I did your talk show twice.
Yeah, that's true. It's great to have you on the talk show.
And I just started working for the census, and my legs hurt a lot from knocking on people's doors and then walking around in the heat and then having everybody slam their doors on me, which is really fun.
But I'm kind of like being an actor.
Exactly. I was like, you know what? As an actor, I think you're better at doing the census just because you're so used to rejection that if people reject you, it's like, whatever, you know, I'll just move on, you know?
Well, it's nice that you're making your time count.
Count, ha, ha, ha. Census.
Thank you.
Show.
Thank you. Yes. I'm here. Smee is still here. He's napping behind me.
Yes, I see. Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah, I got him to stay. I was like, you have to stay tonight. It's a special concert. We're raising a lot of money, which is still coming in. And I appreciate it. So, love Quirks. Yes, you were with us for 3 weeks in 2014. Do you have a memory to share from your time in the show?
So many memories during that time. I remember like going in for my audition, and I literally had my train ride to get to your apartment for the audition, for the first audition, because like it was like very last minute that you called me in or something. So I was literally on the train trying to learn 3 songs or something like that on the subway. And but of course, like, you know, during that time working with you, Brian, Mark, Lauren, Rob, other Brian, and, you know, just like backstage craziness and PCP. You won't understand what PCP means, but Lauren knows what PCP means. No, PSP. PSP. You don't need to know. Inside joke.
All right, I believe you. PSP. Lauren
PSP.
just
You can
wrote
ask
in the...
Lauren another time, but I don't need to tell people.
Lauren just like... wrote ha 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 in our private chat, so I assume it's very funny.
It's very funny. We'll tell you another time. But it was just so much fun, just like belting my face off as Lily every night for 3 weeks, 3 weekends, 3 long weekends, I guess you would consider that.
I think we did Thursday through Monday. Oh, I remember. We did Thursday through Monday because I invited Steven Sondheim, and he told me he was only in the city Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, he never comes to anything I invite him to.
Oh, well. He came to Escape the Room. I think 6 years ago, and I was there, and I met him there. And Escape the Room opened, by the way, so that's another job.
That's exciting. It's exciting. Yeah. Back. I think I've escaped from most of those rooms by now.
You escaped from most of those rooms, yes. There was only one room that was just because you got stuck with strangers. That's the only reason why.
That's true.
Don't play with strangers.
That's true. Strangers are the worst. Stranger danger. All right. Well, I'm going to let you sing now, or otherwise we'll be talking all night.
Yes,
but take it away.
Okay. All right. Cool. Let's get this to work. Live. Ooh, isn't that working? Ooh, I love how live this is. Ooh, this is not working properly. Hey, this is live, folks. And I will sing you a song. SethBH.com. I'm doing SethBH.com. I think my paired device just went off. SethBH.com. SethBH.com. This is live. This is live. Trying to connect to my speaker. It's connecting to my speaker. I think. Oh, it says it's unable to connect. Great. And I got to turn it on and off. So this is the beauty
This is
of
great. We did this song 3 times at rehearsal and it was fine.
And then my speaker that I'm using to play the music is not turning on because I guess it was waiting. It was probably waiting for too long, so that's why. I'm gonna see if it says it's connected now. So
Dun, dun,
let's find out.
Welcome
But at least
to
I got to
live.
plug you.
Oh,
Let's
David
see.
Davila says woohoo. He's excited to see you. I'll read this comment from Lynn, who I know from MIT. She said there's something odd about someone with an MIT degree complaining about technology. I wasn't complaining about it. I was troubleshooting and figuring out why we were not getting the Facebook comments, and I did figure it out.
Oh,
All right,
you figured
is
out,
it connected now?
Yeah, I think so. Ooh,
All
let me
right.
see.
Phew.
Ooh, yes, it does work. Okay, let's go to the very beginning. All right. It's been almost 6 months since this began, and all I can think of is, man, I'm sick of my apartment. I'm sick of staying in. I cannot take another month, 2 more would cause chagrin. Home is where the heart is. What a load of crap. If I can't leave soon, I might snap. I'm sick of my apartment. I'm sick of these 4 walls. The same view out my window, looking past my dolls. Pacing round in circles, going nowhere fast, living for the future or stuck in the past. This much is clear, I've got to get out of here. Well, I guess I could always go round the hallways. I'm sick of my apartment, my couch, my bed, my chair. I rotate where I'm sitting like a cat without a care. It's such a disappointment. I used to love my place. Now I just feel trapped because I need more space. I hope this pandemic's end is quick because I'm totally sick of my apartment.
Yay! The best things come to those who wait. Sarah
Yay.
said on
Woo!
Facebook,
Now
it's going to keep going, and now it's going to keep going.
I'm gonna play over and over again.
Sarah
Thank you,
said she
Seth.
could listen to you singing my jingle over and over all night.
So then now everyone has it in their head. SethBH.com,
Yes, exactly.
SethBH.com. So that was the technology not working song. So while I'm
Exactly.
trying to figure that out, SethBH.com.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much, Teresa. So good to see you.
Thank you, Seth. Great to see you.
Bye. All right. Woohoo. And props. Sydney loves the props. Yes, I love props. It's so weird. And then Sarah was making fun of me for saying I wasn't going to talk about the comments anymore. And then I talked about the comments anymore. But it's okay. I have learned something tonight. And that is I needed to choose either streaming from Love Quirks or from my page. And not do both at once, or I can't get Facebook comments. So that is the lesson. Our next performer tonight is the current off-Broadway stage manager. He enjoys watching YouTube clips of Elphabas belting higher than he ever can. His goal for Halloween is to dress up as a knockoff of Moira Rose from Schitt's Creek. He is single. He also is enjoying his last few nights of peace before he welcomes a puppy into his life. Please welcome Brent Michael Jones. Hey, Brent, how's it going?
Here's the push-up.
Here's the what?
Puppy.
Oh, there's the puppy. I was like, you're showing us your phone.
Oh yes, I'm getting her Monday. I'm very excited.
That's
Very
cool.
nervous.
Did you? Is she a rescue?
No, she's not, but I found her picture out and I'm super excited.
That's really exciting. Yeah, how's your quarantine been? Where you're not in New York anymore, are you?
Yeah, I'm in my childhood. Well, technically, this was my brother's bedroom when I was a child, but I got it in high school. So I'm in my high school bedroom, you know, just hanging out with the parents every day.
That's cool. I remember you're somewhere in the South.
Yes, I'm in Macon, Georgia, right in
Oh,
the
yes.
center of Georgia.
Georgia, yes. One of my friends is watching from Atlanta, Georgia tonight. So shout out to Georgia. So do you have a Love Quirks memory for us?
Yes, I had to go back and look at the performance reports. But the third performance, which was our second matinee.
That would have been a Sunday.
Sunday.
March 1st.
We started 5 minutes late. But the memory is, if anyone who was there, the spotlight went out. We have a spotlight that's tied to our light board. I didn't realize it until the first cue. And basically, after trying to just bring up random lights throughout the show, after the performance, I found out it was my fault and I unplugged something that I shouldn't have.
Oh, no. And you did not get fired, so it's
And
okay.
I did not get fired in the show. My report says that the energy of the show is amazing. So
I remember that show. It's not hard to remember, Rick. We only had 8 shows, so I do remember. I remember who was in each audience. I have an eidetic memory for that sort of thing. All right, Brent, let's hear you sing. It's exciting.
Let's do it. My friend Bailey, well, she says to be grateful, though these days that's a hard thing to be. But I'll try my best, let me see. I'm grateful I'm alive and I'm still here. I'm grateful for this song and its premiere. I'm grateful my electricity won't disappear. I'm grateful, I guess I'm grateful. I'm grateful I have food stocked up so high. I'm grateful I can look up at the sky. I'm grateful I have friends who let me cry. I'm grateful, I swear I'm grateful. What an arduous task to ask, finding stuff to praise. But we all should focus on good in the worst of days. I'm grateful for my roommate and my flat. I'm grateful for those chums who are down to chat. I'm grateful I've lost weight. Bye fat. I'm grateful. It's true. I'm grateful. These days with our plate full of hateful thoughts to abate, let's remain grateful till life returns of being full of great.
Yay! Great job, Brent. My friend Lindsay is going on and on about you on the comments on my professional page, not the Love Quirks page, which is not showing up here, but she's going on and on and on. It's crazy. There are comments in like 4 different sections on Facebook. I don't know why it won't let me consolidate, but I'm grateful for you being in this show. Thank you so much.
You too, Seth.
Yeah, great job. So good to see everyone. All right, moving on. I'm flipping the page. So that means their concert is now in the final third. Our next performer tonight has been with the show since the 2015 reading when he joined as Chris, which he also did in our 2019 reading, and is playing currently off-Broadway at the St. Luke's Theater. He loves to stream video games. He can solve a Rubik's Cube, and he is full of relatively useless facts about pretty much everything. Please welcome Matthew Schatz, and I now know how to pronounce his last name. Are you going to reveal something? I thought maybe you had like a funny like face on or something. Are you whispering on purpose now?
No, I was just trying to be weird.
I thought it was a bit. I was like, is it a bit or is he not here? But he's here. Okay, good.
I'm truly weird enough on this show yet.
No, we've learned a lot about how weird you are. You're very quirky. You fit the show really well.
It's
and
true.
I learned how to pronounce your last name today. It's Schatz.
I know. We've only known each other now going on, well, because we knew each other before the reading in 2015.
No, I think that's when we met.
You think that's when we met?
Yeah, you came into Don't Tell Mama and you auditioned, and that's how we met.
Seth, I feel like you've been playing at Don't Tell Mamas since at least the 1840s.
It's only been there since the 1980s, but no, I've only been there since, I don't even want to say, but the weekly shows have been since 2007. Maybe you saw one of my shows before we met.
I mean, how could we not? If you set foot in Don't Tell Mamas, there's a 1 out of 7 chance that we'll see you playing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And they finally put up my poster. It only took 10 years. 10 years of me being like, where's my poster? Someone's commenting. Let's see. It's Sydney Schatz. Wow, that Matt is so handsome.
She's related to me, but it's not weird. I promise.
I figured. Well, your fiance wants to know where she can get the swag. We have hats actually for sale, but they're locked in the theater. So whenever we start shows again, we got the hats for the second weekend. So she came the first weekend. She missed the hats. But we will have the hats. I don't know. I don't have access to it. But Brent probably has the key, but he's in Georgia. So I don't know. So what's going on? How's life?
Oh, man. Life is okay, if not, a little bit tedious and boring. But I feel like for the most people out there, that's how they feel. I am lucky in the theater community that I actually have kind of a normal job. I actually do graphic design and development for a digital company.
How graphic?
Yeah, so that has been getting me through on a regular paycheck and everything during this time. Kelsey works for Equinox, and all the gyms have been closed for the past 6 months.
They just opened the Equinox in my building, actually.
Well, now they all opened. They all opened last week, but they all have a different set of circumstances because they're all a different square footage. They all have different layout. Anyway, we could talk about Equinox all day.
We could. That would go with my music video, Jim It Up.
Jim It Up.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen it. That's one of my music videos I did like 5 years ago. It's really cute. Jim it up, Jim to slim it up and trim it up. Yeah, that's really cute. Anyway, do you have a Love Quirks memory for us?
I have been with the show for several years. I have many a Love Quirks memory. I think honestly, the one that sticks out to me the most was performing at the end of last year with what felt like the flu at the time, but who actually knows?
For the 2019 reading.
Yeah, so we did the reading was it November?
It was November.
So right before all of the COVID information really started going public, we did this reading, and like the day of the reading, I woke up and was just horribly ill with what could only be described at the time as the flu. And I performed the entire reading without being able to sing at all.
It was Rex Harrison style. Yeah, I remember.
Right. I talk sung through all the music. So that'll probably stick out in my mind as the time that I performed with maybe COVID and just didn't know it.
I remember like people were shocked you could sing. For the people who saw that reading and then saw the show, they were like, oh, he can actually sing.
Yeah. And I was like,
it's not just a pretty face.
They didn't actually hear me audition without a voice and go, that's definitely the sound we're looking for.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're in my other show too, The Diamond is Bigger Than the Ritz, so I know you could sing. It was very, but I'll just say it's a testament to how good the lyrics are, that even without singing the melody, the song still works.
There you go.
All right, well, speaking of singing, why don't you get to it?
I will. Gotta get a little mood lighting going on in here, because this is a very dramatic and serious song about a very serious topic. It's very close to my heart. Getting through to unemployment seemed never ending. I've been approved for months now, but the payment is still pending. I felt like I'd won the lottery. When my call finally went through, I was told I was all set. There was nothing else left to do. But the situation seems more cloudy than sunny. Where's the money? Where's the money? Millions applied for benefits, so I get why they're backed up. But they've had 2 months to solve all these problems while I've cracked up. I check my bank balance so much it isn't funny. Where's the money? Where's the money? Thankfully, there are many grants, but you must apply while you have the chance. As they're gone after a glance, we all have lives to finance. So instead of a hefty cash advance, we're left with cause for random rants. It's hard to enjoy a single day with such vast fiscal woes. I try to stay positive, but the truth is this really blows. After all this waiting, I feel just like a fool. Where's the money? Where's the moolah? I'm hopping mad like an angry bunny. Hey, government, it can't all be spent. Where's the money? Where's the money?
Yay! Great job, Matt. Talpaz says, I saw him in my dreams. I don't know if you know this person, but apparently he's, because my friend David Davila wrote, I saw him in Heather's smiley face. And then Gur wrote, I saw him in my dreams.
Yeah, Gore's my brother-in-law.
Oh, well, then that's a very strange dream for him to be having. But all right, thank you so much. It's so good to see you.
Have a good one.
All right. I thought this would be a great time to remind you we are collecting money tonight, given that song is about money. I'll tell you, I wrote these songs months ago, and they're still true. It's like I wrote that song while I was waiting for my unemployment to finally come, and then they took it away, the extra $600 a week in August, and now I'm singing Where's the Money again. So it's like cyclical, like the news isn't new. Like that song is still the same. It's like the news is still the same as it was 6 months ago. But anyway, yes, a lot of people have donated. I spent a lot of time trying to fix the chat thing, but we have gotten a lot of donations, and we really appreciate it. And I did want to let you know where this money is going. So we're doing a cast recording, so we have to pay, the singers are getting equity rates for the cast recording. So there's money. I won't go into the specific dollar amount. There's money there. And for the cast recording, we are using an orchestra, which is so exciting to hear these songs orchestrated. We have a drum, a bass, a piano, which will be me, and a cello. Since I had all this time in quarantine, I was able to write a cello part, and I haven't orchestrated. I used to write string quartets, in college. I say, no one knows this. I did used to write string quartets in college quite frequently, and it was really nice to write a cello part again. So we have to pay the musicians, we have to pay the cast, and we have a rehearsal space that we need to rehearse because we haven't done the show in a while next week. And then, of course, the studio is Milrose Music. He's great. He has put in all these safety protocols. He has like one of those aeration, filtration, whatever. And I feel really safe going there. And I'm really excited. Of course, we have to pay for him and the studio, and then he's going to mix it all and then to distribute. So basically, that's where all the money is going. And we appreciate the more we raise, the less that has to come out of Lindsay just texted me. Yes, I did write string quartets in college. I wrote a few of them, actually. That was a long time ago. I'm going to stop reading texts from her coming up in this screen. And I'm going to I'm sorry that we can't read the comments on Facebook. I'm going to go look and see if we have any more comments. But for now, we're going to move on to the next performer. And thank you so much. Keep pouring in those donations. And as I always say, this is going to be up forever. You can donate to the show forever. We will use the money, but if you donate in the next few weeks, it will go directly towards this cast recording, which is good. So we don't have to go into the show's savings because we need to, reopen the show. All right. Our next performer tonight played Stephanie in the spring 2014 reading. And then she has been in every incarnation of the show since 2014, when she replaced Crystal, who moved to California. She always eats the veggies and protein off her plate first. She thinks this is an attempt to fill up before she gets to the carbs, but she always eats the carbs anyway. She can eat an entire pint of dulce de leche ice cream in 5 minutes. And after being a night owl her entire life, she now goes to bed by 10:30 p.m. and all she can think is, does this mean I'm finally an adult? Please welcome Lauren Testerman. Hey, Lauren.
Hello.
It's good to see you. I saw you the other day at our engagement picnic. It was crazy to see you in person.
I know. Everybody with masks on.
Yeah, I brought my tape measure. I made everyone be at least 6 feet apart. I'm very OCD about that sort of thing.
It's important though, I think. Not everybody is, I'm sure you've seen pictures and videos or even looking out your window, 9th Avenue, a lot of times everybody's super crowded and it's just.
I mean, I never like being near people anyway. Like even before all this, I was always like, stay 6 feet away from me, please.
That's true.
But it's crazy you're going to bed at 10:30 now. Like even my parents don't go to bed that early.
Well, you know what it is? At the beginning of quarantine, my boyfriend and I got a puppy and she's 7 months old and she's still very much on this, like she gets up at 7 a.m. schedule. So I wake up with her and then by the time 10:30 happens, I am so ready to go to sleep.
That's so sad. David Davila says, yay, Lauren, by the way.
Hi, David.
And L'Oreal. Michelle, who's one of my newer showcase people, is saying, lovely job, everyone. It's such talented, skilled singers.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, it's exciting. I feel so bad that all those Facebook comments are not coming through to me today, but I'm going to harp on it. The whole theme of the show
My favorite part is that you, like an hour ago, were like, I'm not going to talk about it anymore. And you've done nothing but talk about it.
I don't think that Sarah said that in a comment. It's just very frustrating because it put us live in the event. It put us live on the page. It put us live on my page. And you would think all the comments would, but they're just, for some reason, it's fine. You're right. All right. Anyway, love Quirks memory. I'm sure you have one. You've been with the show a while.
I have so many. Also, Teresa, I forgot about PSP. So thank you for reminding me about that.
I still don't know what that is.
I won't talk about it on the internet, but if you really want to know, I'll tell you later.
All right.
Oh, my speaker just turned off. I almost just had the same.
That just happened to Teresa too. You guys are.
That's my speaker. So while it's like syncing back up, I have so many Love Quirks memories because I've been involved for so long. And I know that I told you a couple earlier today, but the one that I think,
please make sure you
What is going on with speakers today?
I don't know, they're possessed. But the one that sticks out to me the most, I think, is the night before our first off-book rehearsal. The entire cast, all 4 of us, met up at a restaurant and we had dinner.
Off-Broadway cast?
The off-Broadway cast, yeah, sorry. So I guess sometime in February we went. And we had dinner and we had gluten-free pie and we shared a piece of pie. And it was really great because Maggie said I stole her memory. It was really great because we got to bond on a level that we weren't really able to in rehearsal because, I mean, the rehearsal period was so short. It was just kind of like, go, memorize it, learn it. and we got to like sit and hang out and bond as people. And I think that really showed on stage.
Yeah, no, I think it does.
You know, I think there was some kind of Instagram post on the Love Quirks page at some point that said the cast that shares pie like gets through tech together. And it's very true.
Terrence Law says hello. Hey, Terry, thanks for watching.
Hi. So I would say that is the one that, like, if I have to pick my fondest memory, that I think is it. But I mean, I might sign off and then think of 10 other ones and be
That's
like,
okay. I won't be offended I wasn't there for that memory. I'm sure it was absolutely lovely.
it was a good time. It was
Yes.
a very good time.
All right, well, I'm going to let you sing now. So hopefully your speaker is synced again.
If not, I'll just like sing your song like Teresa did.
All right, sounds good.
You know, at first I was in a snit, but now I'm used to it. I sleep over 8 hours a night. The little things bring me delight. I no longer have frenzied fright. That's a lie, I do. And this is my life now. This is my life now. I stay in my place every day. I now perform the live stream cabaret. My dog no longer wants to play. And this is my life now. This is my life now. How the time flies by. Months disappear while I pace. Though I got some things done, look, I've organized each bookcase. I sometimes just stare endlessly. Who knew I would be so carefree about being an absentee from my old life now? Oh wow, somehow this is my life now. This is my life now.
Yay! I love all of you so much. You all sing so much better than I do.
Oh, thanks.
It's so nice to hear these songs done by professionals who aren't me.
Aw,
We
you're so
have like 68 comments on Facebook, and it breaks my heart that I can't see them over here. I will read them later. The cat has changed position while you were singing. He is now facing that way.
Hello, Smee.
Yeah, I don't know why. He just got inspired to move. All right, thank you so much, Lauren. Great job. So good to see you. I hope you guys are having fun. This has been such a fun night to see this cast and all these people who have been, I almost are crying, involved with the show. I am having a great time, regardless of the comment issue. I hope everyone is enjoying the show. We have 3 songs left. We're almost done, so we're going to move on. Our next performer tonight was also in the original 2010 song cycle at Don't Tell Mama 10 years ago. She was in the 2011 4-person song cycle to 2011 reading and the demo CD. She was in the 2014 reading, though not the 3-week run, and she was also in the 2015 reading. Currently, she is our female understudy off-Broadway. She still sleeps every night with a koala stuffed animal named Koali that she has had since birth. She loves dad bods and beards, and she actually got to have a fling with her celebrity crush. Like, it's true. It's for real. I can corroborate that. Please welcome Rori Nogee. Hey, Rori.
Hello.
How's it going? You also came to our engagement picnic, so I have seen you in person.
I did.
Which
Live
is nuts.
Connection. It is nuts. Yeah, I would say I'm surviving but not thriving. I've managed to become completely nocturnal during quarantine.
That's the opposite of Lauren, who now wakes up at 6.
Yep. Yeah.
You go to bed at 6?
5, 6, yeah.
That's nuts. I go to bed by 3:30 every night. 6 is too late for me.
It's not a choice. My body's just like, this is what we're doing now.
Right. No, I understand. I would sleep later, but Smee gets me up around noon.
Yeah.
I might stay in bed all day if I could, but that's why we have cats, to keep us awake.
That's true. I get out of bed to feed Kate.
I think you're the only other person tonight who has a cat, too.
Well, he's my quarantine buddy.
Yes, it's very important to have a cat. All right, so Love Quirks memory. Yes, you've been with the show a long time. You must have at least one memory of it.
Yeah, it's been really exciting to go from song cycle and be along the ride for the whole development. I think my favorite memory, Rumble was sleeping, but now he's joining in.
Oh, he heard us. Yeah, I heard him meowing.
Was when the Shetler studio performance that I did get to do, and we just went from song cycle to these fully realized characters. We were like, is this working? Is this the right direction? And I got to do that monologue as Lily, where she's really angry and talking about how she has her balls in the freezer or whatever. And she's like yelling at Chris. And when I finished and sat down in a huff, there was like this hold for applause moment. The audience went crazy. And I was like, oh my gosh, like this is working. And then to see the first preview from the audience and see it all come to fruition and see Maggie have that same like audience go crazy moment after that monologue was just like a great full circle.
That's a great monologue that Mark wrote. My friend L'Oreal says she loves your name. Her husband is Rory with a Y.
Yay!
So we can go into Liza with a Z. It's Rory with an I, not Rory with a Y, because Rory with an I goes I, not Y. Doesn't quite work.
There's not a lot of Rory, so I'm always glad to know of another Rory out there.
Yes, it's you can start a Facebook group of just Rorys or something.
Good.
All right, I'll let you sing. Take it away.
You don't have anything to say about comments? Okay.
Are you saying that I should come back and talk about how I can't see the Facebook comments? Because I can't see them on the StreamYard. It's never happened before.
I was kidding. Okay, here we go. Can't handle this uncertainty, the contradicting facts, the lack of all consistency in how everyone reacts. I like having a firm plan. I like being in control, having something to achieve, striving for a goal. I can't handle this uncertainty, no future timeline known. How much longer must we wait till our path ahead is shown? If we do resume our lives, will they be on pause again? When will life be back to normal? Someone tell me when. My emotional state may suffocate me. Any sec I could be a wreck, so I keep myself busy to avoid a tizzy. I can't handle the uncertainty or all the damn what ifs. So many people stressed all day keep texting stupid gifs. We must keep ourselves engaged. We must try to stay amused. But the plain and simple truth is we're all confused. So we keep moving on, mourning how our lives are gone, clearing the Netflix queue till this uncertainty is through. Thank you.
I love Rumble. He's totally meowed on cue there.
On the button.
It was perfect. Smee does that too, but not tonight. He's sleeping. That was so good. Thanks, Roar.
Thank you. Good to see you.
So good to see everyone tonight. It's back to me singing a song, which is crazy, which means we're nearing the end of our concert. I did want to say, if you like the songs tonight from the Self-Isolation Song Cycle, reminder, I wrote them all. I don't know if that was clear, but I think people pretty much know that. I have all the music available on my website, sethbh.com. On the store site, you can buy the sheet music to all 12 of these songs if you like. Feel free to. They have not sold a single song yet, but I thought 6 Feet Apart would be popular. Anyway, I'm going to sing one more song, and then we'll get to our finale after. This is not, I didn't change the music to the new song. All right. I've been really busy checking out the comments, so it's okay. I'm going to sing now. Months to go, enough is enough, but at least I've learned some stuff. I've learned the differences between Google Meet, Teams, Zoom, Skype, and FaceTime. And I've learned how to slow my life down sometimes and to embrace time. I've learned it's safe to walk around a quick block. And I've learned from my young friends about TikTok. It's really stupid. I've learned how when best to use the camcorder, iPad, or the iPhone. I've learned which app deletes my battery the fastest on my phone. And I've learned whom to sidestep to not get crap. And I've learned lots of operas from the Met app. I actually watched all 100. They're out. And now they're repeating, but I saw all 100 they have. And I find I don't mind being home all day. I'd say I'm a bit of a hermit. If I didn't ever leave, it seems my cat would never grieve. In fact, he'd probably prefer it. Get it? It's a pun. Prefer. I've learned no matter how much I watch, there's more to take in. And I've learned from my fiance that my oven is something you can bake in. I've learned I don't have to watch every free thing. And I've learned I can spend the whole day reading, although I need reading glasses now, which is true and very sad. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm content with the stuff I've learned. Clearly no one chose to sing that one because it is so Seth-centric, but I'm glad that I got to sing that one myself because it's all about me, and me is my favorite topic, as most people know. All right, our final performer tonight is the current Lily off-Broadway. She has a birthmark in her eye that makes it look like a cat eye, and she used to tell kids on the school bus that she could see like a cat. She can sleep through anything and used to fall asleep at parties in college and once slept through a hurricane. Finally, she is scared of fish the way people are scared of spiders or snakes. Please welcome Maggie McDowell. Hey, Maggie, how's it going?
Hey, how are you doing? Can you hear me?
I'm good. It's so exciting to see everybody. I was
know.
worried the concert would be too short, but it seems like we're in a really good length, so it worked out perfectly.
This has been like a really wonderful reunion. It's been so like wonderful hearing everyone's stories and so it's been a good time. And we made up a game.
Yeah, so you are in Connecticut now.
I am.
Oh, you made up a game?
Oh, yeah. We were laughing that we're going to take a shot every time you talk about the comments. I don't have any alcohol here.
I'm done.
I know. We're teasing. No, I don't have any. I've been drinking water because I have to drive home. But we were laughing because we love you.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, Lorelai says I'm lovable. Oh, Kelsey has a friend who's afraid of fish too.
Yeah, it's just a fish fell on me as a kid. It like fell out of its bowl from like a top shelf and it like got all over me and I was just like, ugh.
Oh, that's so traumatic.
Yeah, it was gross. And so I eat fish, which I guess is weird, but I just hate the way they look. Like I will not go to an aquarium and like, if I'm at a bar and there's like a fish tank, I like change my seat.
That's so funny. My friend Amanda has fish, but most people I know don't.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same way I would think like when I'm with friends who are like freaked out about bees or spiders or like snakes, like that actually doesn't faze me, but like fish do. So.
That's funny. All right, so do you have a Love Quirks memory or are you just going to use the one Lauren used?
Well, that was my number one, but I have many memories. That night really was special because we did get to just really bond. And the show for those of you who haven't seen it, we are all roommates. We are 4, New York City, adults living together. And so there's so much banter in the show. And so it's very quick. And so what's really cool is that like we all really get along really well. And so I feel like that really shows up on stage. And I think my favorite memory, the performances have been a blur. I'm one of those people who just like, just like forgets what's happening. But I'm like so in character.
I think everyone is pretty typecast.
But I just loved, we all shared a dressing room together, and I loved our pre-show time together. It really like felt like we had known each other for so much longer, just the back and forth. And oh, Kelly, thank you.
Yeah, Kelly says your Instagram posts have helped her make quarantine tolerable.
Oh, yeah, quarantine's been crazy, and we try to, there's my Instagram right there. We try to like, keep things positive but real. I tell my friends that like I have no energy to be fake because I have a toddler. So I've been very busy. So yeah, but my favorite memory with the show is just that backstage time together, just, hanging out and talking and just really bonding some more, and then taking that energy and putting it on stage. And I think I can't wait for that moment when we get to do it again.
You're going to make me cry. So I'm going to let you sing so I can have a little bit of a cry break.
Okay. All right. Let's see if this works. We will get through this, though it might take a while. We will get through this, though each day feels like a trial. We will get through this, though some folks are in denial. We will get through this, my friends. We will get through this. We are strong as a team. We will get through this. Though sometimes we may lose steam, we will get through this. We'll wake up from this bad dream. We will get through this, my friends. It may seem endless, but you're not friendless. I am here for you, and others are too. I know you've missed them, but they're still your support system, and we'll have a great bash. It will be a grand smash when this is through. I swear it's true. We will get through this. Not as soon as we choose, we will get through this. Though we sometimes have the blues, we will get through this. Despite what they say on the news, we will get through this, my friends. There's no telling how this ends, but don't lose hope. We will cope, and we will get through this, my friends.
Oh, I'm crying over here. That was so beautiful. I'm going to bring everybody back because that's the end of the concert. So please welcome back everybody. Hey, everybody.
Hi.
That was so much fun. I apologize again that the people on Facebook, the comments, I haven't been able to have them on screen. But I will go look for them later. I will comment on them. Everyone's drinking.
Well, yeah, we have lots of comments to make up for.
Yes, I know. No, there's dozens of comments. I've learned tonight that most of my comments for these shows are on Facebook, not YouTube. But I appreciate those people who commented on YouTube. Nobody else cares. I'm the only one who cares. It's okay, because the time I would have spent reading the comments, I filled by complaining about not being able to read the comments.
Yeah, that sounds like a great alternative.
Yeah,
If
but
I didn't have water, I would be wasted.
But thank you everyone who donated. It looks like we have at least 600, maybe 700 so far.
Oh, thank you, everyone.
Which we will take and put directly towards the musicians. But please, if you're watching this in the future, you can still donate and we'll take it. Did we lose someone?
Dylan.
We lost Dylan.
Bye-bye.
Oh, Dylan's on his phone. His phone can't handle when it's everybody at once. That's what happened. But we were Brady Bunched, and now here we go. We're Brady Bunched again. And I can move people too. This is the new feature. Let's see. So Brent is now Alice. And now Teresa's Alice. Like, isn't it guys and girls? We should have one more girl to be the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, one row of guys.
You know what? We'll make Brent Alice. And then Teresa could be is the mother at the bottom?
Wait, what? I don't remember. Was it at the bottom or at the top? I don't remember.
Is she the bottom or is I don't know.
I can't remember.
So I guess Rori is Marsha. We can make Maggie Marsha. This is a new thing. I never do it. They let you move people around now. But we still have 40 people watching, so they haven't gotten bored of our concert yet.
Yay!
But thank you all for watching. I would normally go back and read comments, but there's no YouTube comments.
Make it stop.
Make it stop. Well, no, we have most of the people are watching on Facebook, so I will go read the Facebook comments now. But we did get look, Mark has commented. Great job, team. Mark went out of his way to go comment on YouTube. But he said, so good job, good to see all the faces at once. So yeah, I wish Mark we could have popped by, but we don't have the room. It's okay. All right, well, I guess we're gonna stop. This was about an hour and a half. I was worried the concert would be too short, but we did a really full concert, and that was like the best thing I think I've done in 6 months, besides the Facebook comments missing. And Dylan is back again, but he's frozen. It's our new running gag. See, that's what theater is made of. This is why being live is good, and why theater is necessary in life. All right, so I guess we're gonna stop then. Does anyone have anything else they want to say before I end this?
I miss all of you guys, and I look forward to us being able to perform live again at some point.
Yeah, I miss you guys too. Like hearing all the memories, I'm like, oh my god.
PSP.
Yeah, I'm gonna find out what this PSP is now. Once we're not live, then they'll talk about it.
Good luck.
Do you know what PSP is?
I do not. Something tells me that you could probably figure it out by watching several different videos on RedTube.
Oh,
but
geez.
That's just my guess.
Kelly Lucha says she can't wait to hear the cast recording and see the show. Thank you for watching, Kelly. The cast recording will be out by the end of the year, and it'll be out in time for the holidays, and I think everyone is going to love it. So, all right, I'm going to click off and find out what PSP is, but thank you all for being a part of the concert. This was so much fun. I love you all. I miss you all. I'm sad Brian and Crystal couldn't be here live with us, but the videos actually worked, so I'm happy with that. All right, and again, I apologize to everyone on Facebook. I couldn't read their comments on this. All right, good night.